NRI property disputes in India. As a non-resident Indian, managing your Indian property from the UK can be a complicated and time-consuming process. Nonetheless, to secure your Indian property, we advise you to be more proactive in your approach, and this includes seeking clear and concise advice from Indian-based lawyers and appointing a caretaker in your absence. Whereas attending to the matter in person would require you to make frequent trips to and from India, which is not only expensive, but also impractical. Unfortunately, Indian property disputes are a common occurrence. It is important to address a property dispute issue at the earliest opportunity. Seeking help from an experienced Indian lawyer can help avoid significant, costly mistakes. We provide expert legal advice and assistance with such NRI property dispute-related matters. Examples of an NRI property dispute. Property disputes are common in India, and these legal situations arise amongst all types of Indian families, whether humble or wealthy. Indian laws pertaining to property disputes are complex, and first and foremost it is important to understand your rights and obligations under such laws. Whatever rights and remedies that may be available will depend on the circumstances of your property. To aid in your understanding, we have listed some common examples of NRI Indian property disputes. Disputes and claims from the legal heirs or joint owners. Disputes over easement rights. Illegal possession or occupation of the property by a friend, relative, or a builder. A family member challenging a registered will in the court. False documentation or misrepresentation by a seller. Misuse of an NRI's power of attorney to fraudulently carry out transactions. Disputes over partition or family settlement. Individuals impersonating the owner of an NRI property to carry out transactions. Despite the complexity, legal situations as described above can be legally challenged, and the rightful owner's legal rights can be restored. How to avoid a property dispute in India? The starting point to avoid a property dispute would be to know your rights and responsibilities under Indian law. It is important to understand the applicable laws and how they apply to you. Being outside of India, NRIs are vulnerable to property fraud as they leave their properties unattended for long periods of time. A few measures that you can take to avoid property disputes in India are: ensure that the property is transferred in your name in the correct manner and not in the name of the people who are deceased. If your property is unoccupied, employ a guard or a caretaker to upkeep your property and avoid illegal possession. If your property is being rented, then employ a suitable and qualified representative who can manage the property. If you are selling your property, ensure that you understand the entire process so that you know what to expect. Fully read and understand the legal paperwork you sign. This includes tenancy agreements, license agreements, a general power of attorney or special power of attorney, etc. Please visit our website for the full post, which includes more detail on how to resolve Indian property disputes, timelines, and how we can assist you. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly videos. For assistance with your situation, please contact our team. Link in the description box.